Hey guys, welcome back to another GTA 5 tutorial. We are going to be installing the Millionaire Waterfall mansion today, and we're going to go ahead and install this model in two ways. First, we are going to go ahead and need to use map editor just in case you want to go ahead and just give it a try and see if this is something you like. After you find out whether this is something you like and you want to go ahead and make it more permanent in the game, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that, and that will be version 2 of the install. All right, so first go ahead and download this version right here, and make sure you do read the description, guys. And as I'm recording this video, the current version is going to be the 1.2. and then next, go ahead and download map editor. I already do have map editor installed in my game, but just in case this is your first time, we're gonna go ahead and cover it all in this very tutorial. All right, so go ahead and download. The current version is going to be the 2.13, and of course do read the description, guys. There is a lot of information right here that you might need to know. Okay, and of course make sure you do have your SCRIPTHOOKV, your SCRIPTHOOKVDOTNET, and your native UI already in order. And I am going to go ahead and leave a couple of links in the description of this video. Go ahead and check out those links, guys, if you don't have SCRIPTHOOKV, SCRIPTHOOKVDOTNET, and native UI, and of course some other things that you might need to have installed in your game as well. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and download the map editor and manual to YM maps. So this is what we are going to use to convert the XML file into a YM map, so that we can convert this model right here into a permanent one in the game. All right, so with that said, let me go ahead and minimize this page, and what we are going to need first is going to be our GTA 5 main directory. So with that said, let me go ahead and open up map editor. So we're going to go ahead and install map editor first. Like I said, I already do have mine installed, but just in case this is your first time, we're going to go ahead and cover it all. All right, so let's go ahead and come over here to my GTA 5 main directory. You are going to need a scripts folder. So if you do not have a scripts folder, go ahead and come over here, go to new folder, and go ahead and name it scripts, like I have done over here. All right, so once you have that done, guys, let's go ahead and open up the scripts folder, and this is where we are going to go ahead and install these files over here. All right, so once you have that done, guys, go ahead and select everything, and then deselect this native UI over here. This native UI is out of date, and please do not install this native UI right here. All right, so once you have that done, go ahead and select all. It should be like 7 files. Go ahead and drag and drop those into your scripts folder. Okay, and we are pretty much done with installing map editor right now. So let's go ahead and move this one to the top over here. Next, we are going to go ahead and install our waterfall mansion. Let me go ahead and unzip these files over here. All right, let's go ahead and close this. All right, so this one is a pretty simple install. So we're just gonna go ahead and go back into our GTA 5 main directory over here, and now we're gonna go ahead and need to create a new folder. You're gonna go ahead and name it maps. So if you do not have this maps folder right here, go ahead and come over here, go to new, create a new folder, and go ahead and name it maps. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and open mine. As you can see, I already have something installed in there. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and just drag and drop this XML file into our maps folder, just like so. Okay, and now we're gonna go ahead and go back into our GTA 5 main directory, and then now we're gonna go ahead and go back into our scripts folder, because there's some things that we need to go ahead and install into this object list right here. All right, so this object list does come with map editor. Okay, so let me go ahead and scroll over here. So as you can see, my object list is right here. The simple thing that you can do right now, guys, is just go ahead and drag and drop this file in here. But just in case you want to go ahead and delete whatever is in here at some point, okay, you want to go ahead and delete everything that's in here on this objects file that's already in your game. We're gonna go ahead and open this one that's in our game. As you can see, this is the one that is in the game right now. As you can see at the very top over here, I'm just gonna go ahead and open up space. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hit enter, like 1, 2, 3. All right, as you can see, now we do have a couple of spaces over here. All right, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and come to this one for our waterfall mansion. Click anywhere and just Control A to highlight everything, then Control C to copy everything that's over here. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and put my cursor on the one that's already in our game, and then Control V to paste. All right, as you can see, we just pasted everything, and of course we do have this space in between here. So just in case you want to go ahead and delete all of this stuff, you're going to go ahead and come over here, look for the space, and just highlight everything all the way to the top, and then go ahead and delete. All right, and then once you delete, make sure you do close this space right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and backspace 1 2 3. So this right here is going to be at the very top like it was before we installed anything. All right, so with that said, let me just go ahead and go 1 2 3 to open up this space right here, so that I know I have to delete this going up if I don't want it in my game anymore. Okay, so once you have that done, guys, go ahead and go to File and Save. Okay, so let's go ahead and close this one over here, and now we can go ahead and jump into the game and check out this mansion. Alrighty, guys, we are in the game, and we're just gonna go ahead and try to spawn it to the location. I think the location should be somewhere over here, where we should find our waterfall mansion over here. All right, let's just go ahead and spawn to the location. All right, and we are over here. All right, as you can see, guys, there's nothing right now because I did not load the map. Okay, so right now we're just gonna go ahead and take some time to load the map so that you can see how you can go ahead and use it while using map editor. All right, so let's go ahead and open up map editor menu. So let me go ahead and open up, so that would be F7 on your keyboard. So we're gonna go ahead and go to load map, and then we're gonna go ahead and go to map file chooser right here, and then we're gonna go ahead and go to maps. Remember, that's where we put it on in our maps folder. So let's go ahead and open up the maps folder, and now we're gonna go ahead and load the waterfall mansion.xml. all right, so let's go ahead and do just that, and then of course, as you can see, it's gonna go ahead and build everything. All right, so it's building up the mansion. I'm pretty sure it's gonna go ahead and load all the props as well. Let me go ahead and get out. I don't know why I stopped over here, but we're just gonna go ahead and wait. Whoa, this thing is on fire. This thing is on fire. Come on, Franklin. Come on, Franklin. This thing is on fire, mate. This thing is on fire, mate. We're just waiting for everything to load, and then we're gonna go ahead and go check out the mansion, and then after that we're gonna go ahead and go back to our desktop, just in case you want to go ahead and make this model permanent. As you can see, map editor, so that means everything is loaded. So hopefully I'm not going to burn while passing over here. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out what this mansion it looks like. As you can see, we do have all the vehicles already installed. So if you do not put that object list into the object list folder, you are not going to get these vehicles over here. All right, but we're not gonna waste any time, guys, because we need to go ahead and do convert this into a permanent home if you want. So let's go ahead and check it out right now for using map editor. All right, so this will be the house for you. All right, I don't know if there's too much that we need to check out, but there's some props that needs to load. As you can see at the top over there, we do have all the machine guns that you can ask for and everything like that. And over here you do have a little bit of a section if you want to go ahead and dress up and go kill somebody, do some assassination type of thing. You do have all your stuff right here. And now we're gonna go ahead and go upstairs over here and go check it out. As you can see, we do have a big kitchen over here. All right, let's go ahead and go upstairs over here. I'm pretty sure this is where the bedroom is, if I'm not mistaken. All right, a really large bedroom over here, and of course you do have your gaming system over here as well. Does this radio work? I'm pretty sure if you can use like Simple Trainer, you can go ahead and get some of this stuff working or something like that if you want. And take a look at the view. All right, You can go ahead and just chill over here, getting some head in an open space like this, you know what I mean? All right, and then we can go ahead and come over here. So right now we are only using the first way of how to install this mansion right here. If you want to go ahead and make it permanent in your game, we're gonna go ahead and jump into the desktop. But right now let's go ahead and check out some more stuff over here. I don't want to really take too much time checking out everything right here. You can go ahead and do that yourself. I think some things you will find more interesting if you can go ahead and find them out yourself. All right, I just want to make sure everything did load. So let's go ahead and come over here. So this will be another spot over here where you can just go ahead and chill, you know what I mean? We do have the bed over here. We do have a stripper pole over here, and we do have some ladies just enjoying the day. You can go ahead and come over here. Let me see if I can use the role play menu over here. Go to any scenario. Does Franklin have an? Yep, Franklin can go ahead and just chill right here. So it's another pretty cool spot where you can just go ahead and just relax like King Franklin is doing right now. All right, and of course you do have some ladies over here enjoying too much of my son and everything like that, but we're not gonna say anything because we do have a purpose for these ladies while they are here. All right, but with that said, guys, let's go ahead and move on and see if we can find some other things over here. I don't really think there's going to be too much, but if you find like you really like this mansion right here and you don't want to get into loading this mansion every time you do step into the game, I'm gonna go ahead and show you how you can go about doing so. Take a look at this open space bathroom over here, and I'm pretty sure it is very much designed in mind that you do have a lot of ladies over here. So you know, you might need two of them doing their business over here and some taking a bath or something like that. All right, so with that said, guys, this is the space right here. Okay, so if you feel like you like this space, if you want to go ahead and try to make this space a little bit more permanent in your game, we're gonna go ahead and show you how you can go about doing just that. All right, so let's go ahead and jump to my desktop here real quick. Alrighty, guys, I am back on my desktop. Now we're gonna go ahead and give you another option on how to install this waterfall mansion if you want to go ahead and make it more permanent in your game. So what I'm going to do right here is go back to my maps folder right here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and delete this file right here, or you can just go ahead and drag and drop this file out of your maps folder. We're going to go ahead and use this file to convert. You see that you can go ahead and delete it, or just go ahead and drag and drop it to your desktop. All right, so let me go ahead and close my GTA 5 main directory, and now I'm just going to go ahead and right click and go to new. I'm just going to go ahead and create a new folder. I'm just going to go ahead and name it like fall or something like that. Just doesn't matter, just name it whatever you want. And then I'm just going to go ahead and drag and drop this waterfall mention.xml file inside this folder right here. All right, so if I go ahead and open it, as you can see, there is another folder in there. All right, so let's go ahead and close that. We're just gonna go ahead and leave that one over here. All right, so we are done with this file over here. So now we can go ahead and open up this other file. So this one is going to be this one right here, the manual editor and manual to wire maps converter. All right, so that's the file that I'm working with right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and unzip my files here real quick, and the only file that we are looking to use is going to be this me2ym file right here. So we're gonna go ahead and double click on this application right here. So it's gonna go ahead and open up this window right here. All right, so with this window, we are going to go ahead and go to file and go to open. And now we're gonna go ahead and if it doesn't pop up like this, if it doesn't open up like this, you're just gonna go ahead and go to your desktop. And now we're gonna go ahead and look for our fall folder right here. We're gonna go ahead and open that. And now we're gonna go ahead and open up our waterfall XML file. So you should see something like this at the very bottom over here, and then we can go ahead and now we're going to go ahead and go to export. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and export this file back into this full file right here. So you can go ahead and name it whatever you want. I'm just going to go ahead and name mine waterfall. No, I'm just going to go ahead and name it waterfall, just like that. All right, just like that. Just go ahead and name it whatever you want. I'm just gonna go ahead and name mine Waterfall, just like that, and then go to save. All right, so with that said, I'm just gonna go ahead and close this window right here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and bring out my OpenIV. All right, so with this one, guys, you can go ahead and create another folder and just put it anywhere you want, but I highly suggest that you do it this way, just in case, just to make sure you do have everything in order. If you do not have some of this stuff installed already, I'm gonna go ahead and leave some links in the description showing you how to install custom maps. All right, so let's go ahead and go to custom maps. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go to mods, go to update, go to 64, go to DLC packs, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and go to custom maps over here. This is where I install all of my mentions, especially if they are YM maps as well. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go to custom maps, go to DLC pack over here, 64 levels, GTA 5 underscore city.e, and then go to maps, custom maps again, and this is where I'm just gonna go ahead and drag and drop this file over here. All right, as you can see, I already do have a YM map mention already installed in my game. All right, so this is where I am going to keep all of my YM maps, just in case I want to go ahead and delete some of this stuff. I know where it is, I know how to access this pathway right here. But if you're not sure, as you can see, we are already on this pathway. You can just go ahead and go to your favorites over here and just name edit your favorites. I'm just gonna go ahead and name mine mention, just like that, because I know this is where I install my YM mentions. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and add. If I go back to my favorites over here, as you can see, is right here. So if I go back over here and close all archives, all right, and go back to my favorites and go to mentions, it should bring me right back here. All right, so let's go ahead and open up our full folder right here. All right, go ahead and move this one over here. Now we're just gonna go ahead and drag and drop this waterfall.ym map XML file. We're just gonna go ahead and take this one at the very top, not this one at the bottom, the one that says y map right here. All right, so just go ahead and drag and drop this one right here. Make sure your edit mode is on. Let's go ahead and drag and drop this right here. All right, and then you're gonna go ahead and see this window right here. It's just gonna go ahead and complete the install for you. As you can see, my waterfall map is right here, and now we are pretty much done with the install. Now we're gonna go back into the game, guys, and check out whether everything did load as it should. All right, so let's go ahead and close this and run the game. Alrighty, guys, we are in the game, and we're gonna go ahead and go check out our new house and make sure it does load properly and stuff like that. All right, so let me go ahead and open up my map editor just to make sure I show you guys that I do not have this thing loaded in my game anymore. I'm just gonna go back to load maps, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go back to file chooser. And remember, the first time we did install this into our maps folder, as you can see, I do not have that file in there anymore. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and spawn it close to the location of where this mention is supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be somewhere over here, right? But I don't want to spawn over there right now. I just want to go ahead and take a little bit of a drive to the location so that we can see that this thing did load properly. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and spawn like right here. All right, so let's go ahead and make our way. Which direction is this supposed to be? Let me just go ahead and take a look. We're supposed to be going this way. All right, so when we do come to the front of the house should be there. All right, but now I don't need to load the house anymore. As you can see right here, the house is right here. Everything did load, as you can see. Now we can go ahead and just drive inside. All right, I do not see the vehicles. You are going to lose the vehicles. Now you can go ahead and put your own vehicles over here. All right, now you can go ahead and load your own vehicles over here. But as you can see, the mention is right here, so it just depends on how you want to install it. If you want to go ahead and install it with the vehicles, you are going to need to use map editor. But if you want to just go ahead and enjoy the space yourself and just put your own thing in the space right here, you are going to need to make it, if you want to go ahead and make it permanent. As you can see, everything else seems to be here, especially the guns and everything like that, but only the vehicles that I don't see at the moment in time. We're just gonna go ahead and go back to upstairs over here and see if everything did load inside. Sometimes you might need to go ahead and just maybe like restart your computer and everything like that to make sure that everything is loading up fresh into your game. But as you can see, most of the stuff is in here already. So if you want to go ahead and make it permanent, instead of having default vehicles down there, you can just go ahead and put your own vehicles, and you can save those vehicles using persistent. All right, so if you do have persistent, you can go ahead and save those vehicles. And I think I'm just gonna go ahead and leave the link in the description, guys, showing you how to install persistent if you want to go ahead and use it. All right, and let's see if we do have our ladies over here. All right, let's go ahead and check out here whether we do. Yep, we do have our ladies over here. I guess only the vehicles are not going to spawn, but you can go ahead and just enjoy this space right here as a permanent house or something like that if you want, or you can just go ahead and install it and just use map editor to load this space right here every time you want to use it. All right, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and leave mine as it is. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and replace the vehicles over here with what I want. Okay, so that's pretty much it, guys. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this tutorial right here, and I hope you find it very much helpful. And if you did find it helpful, guys, do not hesitate to you know, leave a like on the video, and please do subscribe to the channel, guys. Help out your boy. I am trying to reach that 1,000 subscribers. So if I did help you out to install this mod right here in whether for map editor or just to convert it to a more permanent home for you, just go ahead and leave your boy a like, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. And I think I'm just gonna go ahead and end everything right here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing once again, and I'll catch you guys on the next episode. I am out. Yeah, right, Franklin? You still carrying that stupid bag, huh? This guy.